One day, there was a hungry crocodile waiting to prey near the lake in the jungle. That crocodile hiding under the surface of the lake for a long time. But there wasn't yet any prey approaching that lake to drink. The crocodile was so cruel, and thus it had no friend, and the other animals hated it so much. In the afternoon, the crocodile couldn't stay any longer to the lake. It finally walked to the ground. But that day was unlucky day for that crocodile. After getting at the bank of the lake suddenly, there was a big branch of the tree falling upon its neck. The crocodile couldn't move at all. Not long after falling the branch, finally, there was a buffalo coming to the lake to drink.
The buffalo saw the crocodile and the buffalo was afraid and would leave that lake soon. But the crocodile asked it gently to help. The buffalo felt sad about it and decided to help the crocodile. But after helping the crocodile, the buffalo got something unexpected. The crocodile bit the buffalo's leg, and the buffalo shouted loudly asking help for any other animal near it. Kancil, that was at the way to go to the lake, heard Buffalo's voice. Kancil ran quickly to see what had happened to the buffalo. Near the lake, Kancil saw the buffalo and the crocodile.
What happened?
The crocodile bit my leg after I helped to remove the big branch from its neck.
I'm hungry, and you are at my territory. Therefore I beat you, poor buffalo. Ha 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 ha.
It is impossible. Had helped the crocodile. Does crocodile had the right to bite you?
I'm not telling I lie, I can prove it.
I believe that crocodile is right, but then you have to prove your telling. But first, crocodile must release your bite, okay?
Okay, it's easy. After that, I will eat the buffalo.
Okay, deal.
One hot sunny day in the jungle, a small mouse deer was stalking around for food. When he reached the river, he saw plenty of fruits on the other side of the river. However, he knew that the river was full of hungry crocodiles that might be waiting underwater to eat him. An idea came to his mind when he saw a floating log on the river.
Hi, crocodile.
Called out the mouse deer loudly. A crocodile surfaced from underwater.
Hello, Musty. Did you come here to be my lunch?
Asked the crocodile.
I'm ready to be your lunch on one condition.
Tell me, what is it?
You have to share my flesh evenly with all of your friends together then, so I can call them all.
Replied the mouse deer. Then the crocodile called all of his friends together. After the crocodile called all of his friends together, the mouse deer ordered them to do what he said.
Attention, all crocodiles. I need you all to float in a row from here to the other side of the river.
In a moment, the crocodiles arranged themselves to float in a row across the river. Then the mouse deer jumped onto the crocodile's back.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He kept jumping and counting until he reached the other rival side.
How many of us are there, Mister?
Well, I don't think that my friends will be enough for you all. So I will take it a larger for next time. But thanks for helping me to cross the river. Bye.
Said the mouse deer as he ran quickly to the jungle.
One day there was a porcupine named Landy. She was so lonely. No one wanted to be friends with her. It's not because she's not polite, it's all because of her spikes.
Dear Landy, we don't want to play with you because your spikes are too sharp. We don't want you to hurt us,
said Chichi the rabbit one day.
Chichi is right, Landy. It's not because you're bad or rude to us. No, Landy. Just because you're spikes. They will stop us if we close to you,
said Tito the rooster. Landy felt lonely. Landy spent much of the time daydreaming at the riverbank.
I would be really happy if there were no spikes on my body.
Suddenly, Cuckoo the turtle appeared from the river. He came to Landy and said,
Hi, Landy. What are you thinking of?
Oh, it's nothing, Cuckoo.
Landy replied.
Don't lie to me, Landy. Who knows I can help you?
Said Cuckoo wisely. Then he sat beside Landy. He wasn't afraid of Landy's spike.
Shortly, Landy told his problem. Cuckoo nodded his head. He said,
Oh, poor you. But I know your spikes are very useful and helpful for you. They will realize it someday. Trust me.
Thanks, Cuckoo. You are my best friend.
One day, Coco held his birthday party. He invited all his friends, including Landy. But he decided not to come because he didn't want to mess up the party,
I will come with you, Landy. I'll tell everyone that you're harmless,
said Cuckoo. Finally, Landy attended the party. Everyone enjoyed it.
And suddenly, Tito screamed.
Help! Help! The evil wolf is coming! Save yourself!
Then everyone saved their life except Cuckoo and Landy. Cuckoo pulled his head and his leg into his shell, and Landy rolled his body into a ball.
Unintentionally, the evil wolf touched Landy. Of course the spike pricked him. He screamed, "Ow! That's hurt!"
Since his foot was bleeding, he didn't catch Landy's friend any longer. Then he ran away.
Hooray! Hooray! Long life, Landy! He saved our lives!
Said Chichi. They thanked him from then on, and Landy wasn't lonely anymore.
One day, there was the hare, which was once boasting of his speed before the other animals.
I've never been beaten,
He said arrogantly.
If I run with my full speed, I challenge everyone here to against me in racing.
The tortoise replied quietly.
I will accept your challenge.
Yeah, is it Joe?
Said the hare again.
I could... Oh my god, I could dance around you all the way from the start to the finish spot.
Just keep your boasting till you win.
The tortoise answered.
So, Shall we start?
So a course was agreed and a starting point was made. At once, the hare darted out of sight. But soon he stopped, and to show his contempt for the tortoise, he lay down and took a nap soundly.
The tortoise plodded on and plodded on as the time going, and when the hare woke from his nap, he was shocked to see the tortoise just near the winning post and could not run up in time to save the race.
And the tortoise said,
Slow but steady process will win the race.
Fayu, do not underestimate people. When he has surpassed you, you will definitely be surprised.
So this story is based on Al-Quran. You guys can read out, and I hope you guys enjoyed and like this video. Sorry if I have any mistakes. I am the leader of this team. Thank you for watching until now. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye. Have a good day.
One day, when the two of them were traveling, they came to a city. The two of them looking about for the spend tonight. Just then they were approached by the robber. Now the robber thought that the soldiers were loaded with money and valuable things. So the robber started to threaten them and take away of all their things. When the soldiers saw the robber approach, one of them ran away without looking, whereas the other one stood firm and strong. The soldiers drew out his sword and gave the robber a hard time. The robber tried with all his might, but couldn't defeat skilled soldier. Soon enough, the robber gave up. He ran away, leaving the brave soldier alone. The soldier put his sword back into its sheath and sat down to catch all his breath, all the while waiting for his partner to show up.
I'm sorry, soldiers. I promise I will not repeat all my mistakes again.
After a while, the other soldier returned. The runaway soldier returned with his sword in his hands.
Where is he? I will defeat the robber. Where is he? I shall show him who he attacked.
You are a little too late, my friend. I only wish you had supported me when I needed you. The robber is gone now. I defeated him. I didn't want you to fight along with me. I simply need you to support me. Now, you come shouting, screaming, and acting brave. You can pretend to brave, but I know that you are just coward. You abandon your friend, your partner in need. Also, you can fool others to believe you too brave with the useless tongue of yours. But I who have experienced the speed you run away when required will know you are.
Moral of the story: a coward may try to pretend to be brave, but he can't hide his cowardice forever. Thank you. Quran Surah Ali Imran 139. Don't be weak, and don't also be sad, even though you are the highest, if you are the believers. Thank you.
And that's all from us. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Grasshopper, frog, and cricket love to run and play in the green meadow every day. One day, Grasshopper's friends are not feeling well and decide to stay at their home. Grasshopper doesn't think it's a big deal, so he runs out to play anyway. But the next day, Grasshopper friends are still not in the meadow. So, Grasshopper decides to come home alone. On the way, he sees crickets spraying chemicals on plants that are being grown for food. There are containers of empty chemicals floating in the river nearby. Grasshopper think about to stop, to greet his friend, but he's still upset that Cricket didn't come to play, so he flies on. A few days later, Cricket stops by to see Grasshopper.
Hey Cricket, where have you been?
Grasshopper asked,
Why haven't you come to the meadow to play?
I have terrible stomachache and headache. I can't very well.
Cricket mourns. Grasshopper is worried for his friend.
You may have eaten something poisonous. Let's go to the doctor.
Grasshopper helps his friend to walk, but when they come to the river, Cricket is too weak to fly across. Grasshopper finds a stick to make a bridge. Cricket begins to walk, but then slips and falls.
Help! I'm going to fall into the water.
Grasshopper grabs hold of the stick and tries to save Cricket.
Hang on!
He shouts. Cricket slips down to the stick further.
I can't hold for long.
Grasshopper encourages Cricket to be strong.
Don't let go, there is something in the water below that might bite you.
Suddenly, the branch breaks. Grasshopper and Cricket fall down into the water. Giant frog climbs up, ready to swallow them both. Just in time, Grasshopper shouts,
Stop, Frog, this is us, your friend.
Oh, I did not realize it was you. I have not been able to see well lately. What are you doing here?
Grasshopper and Cricket crawl into a nearby lily pad.
We are going to the doctor. Cricket is very sick.
Maybe I should come too? Because my eyes are burning me and my skin has a strange rash.
Frog says. Grasshopper thinks he knows what's going on. He decides it's time to speak up.
Cricket, I'm afraid of the chemical you sprayed on the plant are unhealthy for your food. And the container that were dumped in the water have hard frogs, skin and eyes.
It's okay, Cricket. We will make it right. But first let's go to the doctor so we all feel better.
Once he's healthy again, Cricket cleans up all the garbage and waste from the water. He learns the new ways to take care of his plants that don't use harmful chemicals.
Eating grass by the river when he heard someone crying in pain.
Help! Let me free! Let me free!
Heard the buffalo. Ran to the river where the voice is come from. There he found a crocodile with a big log on his back.
Help, Mr. Buffalo! Help! Help me! This log is fell in my bag. I cannot move.
Cried the crocodile. Sorry for the crocodile. The buffalo used his strong horn to lift the log off the crocodile. The log was so heavy. The buffalo tried all his might until the crocodile was free.
Thank you, Mr. Buffalo. You helped me. You are very kind to help me. Thank you,
said the crocodile.
You are welcome.
Replied the buffalo.
I am happy to be of help to you.
The buffalo was leaving. The crocodile suddenly bit one of the buffalo legs. The buffalo screamed in pain. The crocodile sighed.
I'm very hungry, Mr. Buffalo. I can waiting for eat your leg.
The buffalo was disappointed of the crocodile, whose life the buffalo was saved. The buffalo could not believe that the crocodile returned his kindness that way. Mouse deer was passing away and saw the buffalo legs in the mouth of the crocodile. He asked the buffalo what happened.
I saved the crocodile's life by removing the log off his back, but now he wants to have me for dinner.
The buffalo cried, having been let down by the crocodile. Deer talked for a moment.
I could not believe that the buffalo has the strength to lift such a big and heavy log of the crocodile.
Mouse deer exclaimed.
It is the truth. I lifted the log by myself,
replied the buffalo proudly.
He is telling the truth, Mr. Mouse and Deer,
added the crocodile.
The mouse deer replied,
I will only believe in your strength, Mr. Buffalo. If I see you lift the log.
The mouse deer then asked the crocodile to free the buffalo's leg. The crocodile was curious what the mouse deer was up to, so he released the buffalo.
Now that you are free, Mr. Buffalo, put the lock back on the crocodile's back. Prove to me you are strong enough to lift the lock,
said the mouse deer. The buffalo was challenged to prove his strength to the mouse deer. He gathered all his might to lift the heavy log until it was again on the crocodile's back. The crocodile screamed in pain as the log landed on his body.
Oh no! Please take the lock, Mr. Buffalo, please.
Pleaded crocodile.
I got you. You fell into my trick.
Exclaimed the mouse deer.
Now that you are in pain, Mr. Crocodile, you know how the buffalo felt when you bit his leg.
The buffalo wanted to relieve the crocodile of his pain.
But if I free him this time, he might want to bite me again,
thought the buffalo.
I realize I have been ungrateful to Mr. Buffalo. I'm sorry. I want to harm again Mr. Buffalo.
The crocodile replied. The mouse deer and the buffalo felt the sincerity of the crocodile. The buffalo again used all his strength to lift the log off the crocodile's back.
Thank you, Mr. Buffalo. You are very compassionate,
said the crocodile. The mouse deer was happy to hear that the crocodile learned his lesson. He was also glad that the buffalo was safe. Once again, the mouse deer used his cleverness to help other animals.